one man, one idea to be the most successful podcaster on the internet. Heath Lupi. Can he do it? Can he be more successful than Joe Rogan? Can he be the best sports talker in the world? Can he have the most successful page on the internet? Well, we'll find out when you hear Heath's beautiful ideas.
Bingo! Welcome everybody to the TFC podcast. Today we have our special guest, Spiro Lambros, who is now being inducted into the TFC Hall of Fame. What does that mean to you?
It just means that I showed up, I participated, and I didn't win any fights, but I'm not mad about it. I was here for the experience and the love.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it. So what do you think about a rematch between you and Bryce?
I think I'm retired. I have arthritis in my joints. I can't move them too well. Not sure how that would go.
What do you think?
I think I would do a rematch. I for sure would. I feel like it wasn't settled the first time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what's your prediction on that?
What do you mean?
What's your prediction on the fight?
The fight? If it happened again, I would beat Spiro.
I'm sorry.
I think I would beat Spiro on round one. KO pretty quick.
You fucking think so?
Yeah, I do think so.
You think so?
All right, guys. Hold on. Not yet. All right.
Laughing over there.
Do you want to shout out any sponsors?
I'd like to shout out our lead sponsor, Brazzers,
It's free.
for a week.
It is free for a week. Who is your favorite fighter in the TFC?
My favorite fighter, I was so disappointed when I saw the result, Jacob Bissonette. I think he really brought a lot of energy to the TFC.
Yeah,
fight.
that's fair.
Who's your favorite?
My favorite is I would have to say Ben Fox. I just think
Solid pick.
his jiu-jitsu is just so good. He's so manly too. He helps out with everything, and he's just cute. Cute guy.
Okay. What's your prediction for tonight? Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway. Who's gonna win?
I don't know shit about TFC. I'm gonna go with my boy Maxwell.
Hold on, it's TFC. It's not TFC.
Oh
it's
God,
UFC.
damn.
UFC. Buddy.
The UFC. I'm gonna go with Maximilian Holloway. What?
All right, moving on. What's your prediction?
I think Gabriel Stevenson will probably win. I think he's a pretty good wrestler. I think he's 3-0. I think he can be 4-0 tonight, you know? After tonight. Yeah.
Would you come back and fight?
Yes, I mean, I would fight.
I am done fighting.
What?
Can I use the bathroom?
Fuck off.
You're the camera guy, asshole.
What do you think about your fight with Grayson? I mean, how's it gonna play out? Obviously, we're getting inching closer to the date.
Sir, I'm gonna piss my pants.
Just wait 25 minutes.
What are we paying for you for?
Mark, fuck off, all right?
I think it's be quick.
God damn it.
Either it's be quick or I want to hold him down for 5 rounds. Assert my dominance over him.
Now that sounds more like rape instead of fighting, but
I think any fight against him would be rape, to be honest.
is that a call out?
Is that a call out? That's a call out. Drayson versus
I'm
Spiro,
not calling
TFC
him out.
4.
I'm not fighting. I'm just giving my thoughts.
What about this man right here? Would you fight Gil Robertson?
I wouldn't fight him.
You're just scared.
He's been talking shit.
I'm not a fighter, guys. I'm sorry.
All right,
I'm
what's your
sorry to all the fans that I disappointed. If I had any.
How was that more?
I'm pretty sure everyone booed me when I walked in both times.
Well, it's okay. All right. What do you think about Brady versus Dylan? They're talking a lot of shit in the group chat.
It has been a lot of shit that they've been talking. I am excited to see that fight. I'll tell you that much. $5 entry fees. Bring the money.
Speaking of money, our next sponsor is Israel again. We just love them so much. All right,
I'm a good little boy.
What's your prediction for Brady versus Dylan?
I think it'll be a good fight. It's two good fighters. One has power, one has skill. I think Dylan does have skill. It's just going to come down who has it in the moment. You know, it's like a truck versus a car.
Boy, if you don't get
In that fight, the truck or the car? Which one weighs more?
All right, we're ending it right there. We're gonna bring on our next later.
See you later, Spiro.
TFC.
All right, welcome back. We have our next guest for the podcast, Ben Fox. How's it going? So how do you feel about Spiro getting inducted into the TFC Hall of Fame?
It's a waste of space. He's 0-2. He quit twice. But yeah, he is the logo. He's in the Hall of Fame.
That's right, he is the logo. He's the Jerry
Wouldn't be
West.
the same without me.
Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
I got some topics actually I wanted to bring up.
Yeah, you know what? You can start the conversation.
All right. The Leapy versus the Leapy. That's what I wanted to bring up.
Oh.
Can I have a sandwich first? I think it would be a really good fight. I know
so
they're
too.
brothers. We've seen Waylon versus Jacob. That was 1 round. I think this can
Also
go
a shitty fight.
Yeah.
I think this can go more than 1 round. I
The
think
Leapy
it's
versus the Leapy's got some skill involved.
It does.
Yes.
And Seb has been talking a lot of shit. He did
He
say
thinks
that.
he could whoop his ass.
Yeah, he did say that he thinks he could beat Aiden. So it'd be really interesting if Aiden wins and Seb beats Elijah. Then maybe we can make that matchup happen.
What's your guys' prediction for Seb versus Elijah? How do you think it goes down?
I think Seb kicks his head off. I think Seb just hits him with a mean crane kick and then poof.
I mean, that Taekwondo is going to come into play.
Mhm.
I think the leg kicks are really going to hurt Elijah.
Yeah.
Just
Seb knows how to throw a leg kick.
Yeah. Also, I mean, he might be able to mix up some body shots in there, some good 1s and 2s. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Another thing I wanted to say is this is kind of the card of striking versus grappling. You've got Ja versus Seb.
Yeah.
Oh,
Seb's a striker. I mean, Ja's a proven grappler with 2 guillotine finishes in the first round.
Against Carter.
I mean, one in the first, one in the third. And then you've got Jacob versus Christian. Jacob thinks that he is the best wrestler in TFC. Christian, he likes to keep things on the feet.
And it's for 2 belts too, the TMF and the middleweight championship. Light heavyweight, my bad.
Then you get Ben M versus Aiden, which is a super fight. Winner becomes a double champ. Aiden is a proven striker with two wins by finish. Ben M coming into MMA for the first time, a proven boxer and wrestler.
In one by decision.
Yeah.
And number 1 pound for pound versus number 2 pound for pound.
Yeah.
The only 2 guys that have held the MVP rings. It
It's
should be a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. What about what's another fight? Carter Truman versus Calvin Pomorski.
Man, that one's tough.
It's gonna be a banger.
I mean, Calvin's gonna come out swinging. He actually came to a TFC training session the other day and put in a little bit of work, got his ground game a little better. So I think he's going to come in pretty prepared. Carter's a tough opponent, man. He doesn't back down. He took Elijah to 3 rounds. In my opinion, I think Carter's gonna finish it on the ground, somewhere around round 2.
But you don't have to underestimate Calvin though, because he could just charge you like he did against Spiro. Just charge at him like a fucking bull, seeing red.
Like Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah, immediately just charge at him, and of course he made him into the logo.
Another thing I wanted to bring up was a new prospect, Christian Kubic.
Oh, yes.
How do you say his last name?
Kubic. Yeah, he's the Polish Predator, and he wants to fight Jacob Bissonnette in MMA.
I think MMA.
Yeah,
Would Jacob do that though? Because he just wants to do boxing. Like
yeah.
You said.
It's gonna be tough. The Polish Predator, he's coming in at 170.
He's
So
a big guy.
yeah, he's a bigger dude.
Could we see Ben M versus Christian in the future?
Wow,
Ooh, that's a
that could be
dream
good fight. I'd like to see Christian prove himself.
Yeah,
but
first,
yeah.
and then if he gets a good win, I think he can step up and fight for the title.
Here's another question: is how are the rankings going to shape up after this main event? I mean, one of the 2 guys is going to lose. Are they going to keep their number 2 spot, or is Bryce and Elijah going to move ahead if they win?
I actually
Seb-
think, I mean, if
Seb, Jacob.
that's true. Jacob, he is right there. If he gets another dominant win, I think he can possibly move up to number 2.
As a double champ.
Yeah,
Eventually
as double
beating
champ.
Christian,
Even Elijah.
21.
He has the record to show for it. So
Yeah. Yeah, there's, 5 undefeated fighters?
I believe so, yes, including you.
Or now, actually, we have some 1-0 guys. We have Seb, Calvin. So we've got some guys. Yeah. And how many 2-0 guys we have? I mean, we have
Elijah.
Ben, Elijah, Aiden, and Jacob.
Jacob, yeah.
We got a lot of undefeated fighters.
I do think that Jacob Fisher is super underrated. I feel like people don't really appreciate him enough. You know, he's my favorite fighter. Jacob Fisher is the best in TFC right now. That's my submission.
Here's what I think about Jacob Fisher. All right, he was getting beat on the feet by Waylon. If he wouldn't have took him down, he would have lost that fight. Jacob's game on the feet isn't going to stand even against Christians, I don't think. Now, if Jacob can bring it to the ground, I don't think Christian knows what he's doing down there. So, Jacob can finish him by just cranking and doing a submission a bit wrong, but still getting him like he did to Waylon and like he did to Conor.
I think it would be a good fight. I think Christian's got him on the feet though, but will Christian fire out of the gate like he did against Waylon?
Yeah, he came out just throwing mean hands. Waylon, he made Waylon go blind for 15 seconds, which was just insane. So
Let's talk about the no-shows of the TFC.
Eric Jumper Jr.
Jaden Bueno, Jeremiah Summerfield, a bunch of guys who signed up for fights and just haven't came to show up. So we got one over there, Jaden Bueno.
Do we want to get him on here and ask him about that?
I think we should.
I think you can fight Mike because Mike in the group chat, he was talking crap about Jaden. So I think that would be a great fight.
Welcome back to the TFC podcast. Our next guest is the one and only Jaden Bueno. How's it going, sir? Good, you? So, you really haven't shown up to any TFC events so far, but you still want to fight, is that correct?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So who do you want your next opponent to be?
I've had a couple call-outs. We've talked about it. I want to do either, for my first fight, Spiro,
I'm retired, bro. I don't do that.
or see, this is a tough question.
Take your time. Any opponent in mind, we can probably make it happen.
I was thinking Mike. I'd do that.
Yeah, you said you'd do that. Now, I have heard that you've been calling him out in the group chat.
So funny story. He started it. Me and him were on the phone, and he said, "You want to fight for TFC?" I said, "Sure, why not?"
Sure, why not? Then hasn't happened yet. Now, Mike was supposed to fight Eric, but Eric keeps no-showing. So Mike is looking for an opponent. Would it be possible that you could step in for TFC 3?
Wait, last night in the group chat, Mike said Eric's problems were solved, so he possibly could fight for TFC.
What, even if Eric doesn't show up for TFC 3, would you step in and fight Mike on
Yeah.
short notice?
If I have availability.
All right, sounds good. Sounds like we got a done fight. Now, what do you think about Eric? I mean, do you think he's gonna show up, and even if he does fight, how do you think he's gonna perform?
Personally, I don't think he's going to do that good. I think Mike's got him, honestly. I mean, Mike's not, he's an iffy fighter, really.
Very scrappy.
Very scrappy. Fights like Sean Strickland, has a stance of him, so he's vulnerable to getting hit. But I do think he would get Eric, to be honest. I don't think Eric has the level that he does.
A fight that I would like to see Eric take is against Carter Truman. Carter Truman's been calling him out for a minute now, and it seems like Carter wants that. If Eric does show up, and maybe if he does beat Mike, then that fight could happen. So we could see that too. Are you? I'm gonna ask you, how's your training going before this fight? Obviously, you're a decorated background of a wrestler, so
I'm straight up, it's not going good. I mean, I'm getting stronger. I'm getting my endurance up, but like, just quick little trying to do PRs, it's going down.
well, I mean, working out wise, it might not really help you fight. So I do think that you would beat Spear on a fight and Mike.
Oh,
So,
easily. I know I can get him.
Any other call-outs? Would you fight like Elijah or someone?
Elijah, I feel like he's too out of my level right now, but I feel like eventually if I work up to it enough, then maybe I would. Eric could possibly be one. I'm looking for people like, not like my build, so like I can
Maybe
kind of,
Sebi Gillespie?
I feel like Sebi would be a good one. I feel like for my second fight, because other than like TFC stuff, I really haven't been involved in a lot of it. Wrestling background, it's gonna help me on the ground. Grappling's gonna work out a lot, so that's probably what I'm gonna do mostly.
Just charge for takedowns.
Yeah.
Just go diving right in like Hamza Maya.
Yep. I'm gonna probably be more just right off rip attack, but then lay out the defense more.
I have a question. How much do you weigh right now, so we know what weight class you're in?
Right now, last I weighed was 137.6.
Okay,
But
so,
right now, probably it's 140.
so it's around like, what would you say? Is it around like bantamweight, featherweight?
A flyweight.
Okay. Well, it was nice having you on.
Thank you.
We'll have you on another time sometime soon as we'll bring on our last guest of the day, Elijah Ozenbaugh. Okay. So, how's it going today?
Chilling. Living life, training for sure. Staying on my game, preparing for Seb. About a gram.
Yeah. So what's your prediction for tonight? Conor McGregor or Max Holloway?
I think I'm afraid to say, however I want Conor McGregor to win, he hasn't fought in 5 years.
Yeah.
Hasn't touched an octagon in 5 years to fight a professional fight. And I don't know if he has the same love for it anymore, you know? Things change. He doesn't get paid off pay-per-view anymore. So now
True.
Paramount is owning it, so he's not going to get paid his usual Conor McGregor paychecks, you know? So really, I'd have to say his heart's not in it like he's saying it is, and I think Max Holloway is going to win by knockout.
What about you? What's your prediction? I haven't asked you yet.
It's a tough fight.
Nobody gives a fuck about this dirty blokes prediction.
So Max is a good striker. You know, he's a great striker. Probably one of the best boxers in the UFC. Behind Peter Yan. But I do think that Conor looks ready. I think Conor's in Max's mind. I got Conor round 1 KO in the first 20 seconds.
You know what this fight reminds me of? It reminds me of one of our TFC fights. Christian Gabbard versus Jacob Fisher. Jacob Fisher, just a great striker.
Let me stop you right there. You know my thoughts on Jacob Fisher, and to call me onto your podcast and just like straight disrespect me like that should get you slapped.
I'm just stating my opinion.
I'm not gonna. But you keep commenting on Jacob Fisher being the greatest of all time, and I might smack you. I think Jacob Fisher is a. Let me get close personal for this one. Jacob Fisher is the worst round fighter. He's fat as shit, and he can't fight anybody his own size or strength. Jacob Fisher is a fraud.
But did you see that
What? Did I
ankle
see
lock?
what?
Whaler had him in a leg
He didn't
lock,
know what he was
and
doing.
He was just
Tell me why Jacob Fisher was sweating profusely and grunting when he was in an improper ankle lock. No trained fighter should be grunting and professionally
Would you fight Jacob?
Yeah, I'd fucking fight Jacob. I got a boy. I got a friend. Ben Fox, he was on here earlier. We do a lot of training camps together. And during an actual grappling match, Ben had submitted Jacob countless of times. Which makes me think, what the fuck is Jacob's deal at his fat size? You don't get submitted by a fucking welterweight.
I've also made him tap.
Yeah,
And
fucking
so,
little
yeah.
ass Bryce has made him tap. At his fat, unathletic size, with all his rolls and shit and the jiggleness, why did he get submitted by Bryce and Ben Fox? Or go ahead, say he's the GOAT.
Ben Fox is probably the best jiu-jitsu artist in the company.
Gotta be the best grappler.
I think he is the GOAT.
Spiro Lambros?
Spiro Lambros is the GOAT, and I'm gonna tell you why.
I slammed him.
He is the first inductee into the
Yeah,
TFC
I mean,
Hall
he
of
is the
Fame.
first inductee to the TFC Hall of Fame. I mean, he did win the shit award.
He's
and
the logo.
He is the
the
logo.
logo.
So he's our Jerry West, and he did go 0-2 and never won a fight, never got close to winning a
Put in
fight.
the effort though. That's
He
the
put in the effort.
effort.
The pure grit that this kid has is what makes me think he's top 5 of all time. Why is Mark putting an opinion on?
All right, changing topics. What do you think about Delippy versus Delippy? You mentioned it earlier. Ben Fox mentioned it. Delippy versus Delippy.
So
Who wins?
I think after I beat Seb and I moved down to lightweight, I think it's very probable that Delippy goes against Delippy. I mean, they're both in the same
If they
weight
both
category.
lose, that's the fight to make.
I honestly, I think it would be the ultimate winners bracket or ultimate losers bracket. If Seb beats
fair.
me, if Seb beats me and Aiden wins, it'd be the ultimate winners bracket. But if I win and Aiden loses, it'll be the ultimate losers bracket. I mean, we've had one brother fight before,
And it was shit.
and it was shit because he went against Jacob's fight. You know,
And they're both fast. So
yeah, any fight where Jacob's in the ring, it's gonna be shit. You already know it.
I mean, you never know because he does have the size. And all right.
So who do you think's gonna win? A monkey or a hippopotamus? Just riddle me that.
Well, a monkey can, fling around with his tail. He can fling from tree to tree. And the rhino.
Jacob Fisher is the hippopotamus.
Well, the hippo is.
Connor Sharks is the monkey.
Well, in that case, then the hippo's just gonna eat him alive, or the rhino, or whatever the fuck we're talking about.
I said hippo twice.
Anyway, one of my dream fights is Spiro versus Waylon. Who do you think wins that?
I personally think Spiro's got it.
I got Spiro winning 3rd round submission.
I say he
Scratch
comes
that
out.
3rd round knockout.
I say he comes out, one right hand and it's over.
Honestly, because Waylon already has proven he has a weak head.
Yeah.
And you would think with the squareness of it and like the density of the skull, you would think that the Fisher brothers would have strong jaws and heads. Well, talking they do.
Yeah.
But he got absolutely pummeled by Christian. Here's my next topic, by the way. I was reviewing tape. Christian Gabbard doesn't deserve that win. Christian Gabbard pushed Waylon into the wall.
I think he almost
Clear
flipped
as
over.
day. Clear as day. Honestly, I think there should be a win deduction. That's just my opinion, though. I'd say Christian Gabbard's also a fraud.
I also think we should review it, honestly. I think
So. I think that you, as a president, should go in and review the fact that Christian Gabbard did illegally push him into the wall and then punch him in the side of the head.
I will say it looked kind of fishy because he did push him into the
And he was
cage.
fighting a Fisher brother.
Yeah, and the thing almost fucking flipped over.
Yeah.
And then Waylon, obviously, his head started hurting, and he said he had a concussion, and he couldn't see, which is, he's fucking lying. So, Spiro, would you win?
Against Waylon?
Yes.
You know, he has a lot of weight on me, and I mean a lot. I don't know if I could, like, definitely if we took it to the ground, I would just get smothered. You know, I think, I don't know if him being a pussy is greater than his fucking weight, dude. I might be able to beat him, but you never know. Really fucking me up with this close-up
We're
angle.
back on camera. All right, what's your pre-fight ritual?
Mine?
Yeah, what do you do before a fight?
I
that
start
gets you
a fire, possibly in my basement, and I will usually be in the right mind space, smoke a little crack, and then I'll take a piece of clothing article from my fighter, and I will pretty much make a human, I'm not gonna say it, make a human sacrifice, I said it, to, you know, wish the worst on my opponent.
Is that legal?
Before my fights, I bang my head against the wall until I.
Is that why you're so retarded?
Yeah, until I feel like I already hurt myself, until I start bleeding.
Did I tell you I went to the doctors the other day?
Really? What did they say?
They said I had CTE.
What kind of CTE?
Like,
Do you believe in CT?
what's the blue one? The blue kind?
Oh, the blue kind's the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, SCTE.
SCTE.
Yeah, SCTE.
Oh, that's
That's worse.
What?
SCTE. That's the blue one.
it's like Tito Ortiz level.
Yeah.
All right. What do we think about Jacob Fisher versus Connor?
Yo, you keep going back to Jacob.
It's because I just love him so much.
I just don't get it though, Heath. Because what could you touch my president like that again? I swear to God.
what are you gonna
I swear to God. I swear to fucking God.
Guys,
Swear to fucking God.
guys.
Stop.
Thanks for watching the podcast. Episode 3 will come out sometime in the future. We have some more questions that need to be answered. Will Bryce beat the shit out of Drayson and make him die? Will Spiro ever come back and fight Waylon? And is Jacob Fisher really the fucking GOAT? And we have a few sponsors before we end this. One of our sponsors, Quincy's Quick and Lube, the best place to get lubed up. And then our other one, Walmart. Just Walmart. And then Stevie's Garden. That's where you get your best marijuana.